Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to this online artificial intelligence classes. And we are for the last few classes, we are talking about various examples of expert systems, and we'll just try to continue the same set of things. Like I heard that you will be having some two classes from Monday. So obviously, what is that we are trying to do in this class is like we have set of MCQs pertaining to expert systems. We'll see this and we'll just come to this end of taking this into the next level. My interest is something like this now. We have almost very 26 other. See, can you hear my voice? Can somebody just tell me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. I will just continue then. So again, the same story like for the last, we are talking about expert systems. So in between, most probably from Monday, I was told that you will be having two revision classes as per the schedule that was given by the department. And what is that we have done today in till today in artificial intelligence is something like we have seen what exactly how do you implement a tic-tac-toe game, and what are the different types of production systems, something like that in first unit. Second unit, we have seen what exactly is best first search algorithm, BFS, DFS. We have also seen A-star algorithm and some other algorithms that are there in the second unit. The third unit, we have seen a resolution mechanism, axiomatic search, and many other searching algorithms, which will talk about inference mechanisms. So as per the syllabus is concerned, the third unit is completely it's complete. Like we have completed the syllabus 100% as per the third unit is concerned. Second unit is concerned, we have only completed 60% of the syllabus. 40% of the syllabus is not complete, and the first unit is concerned almost 96% of the first unit is complete. This is what the status is. For the last few classes is since you have learned something about the expert systems already in the first three units. So first unit is what the basics you have studied, and you have seen what exactly the expert systems will do in the terms of how do you play a tic-tac-toe game and how the production systems are developed. Actually, whatever mycin we are talking in the terms of expert system, the background of mycin is a production system. Production system you have studied in the first unit itself. And based on the number of ways of implementing some game called as tic-tac-toe game, we have seen that we need to have a predictor in the third implementation. So first unit itself, we have an awareness about what exactly an expert system will do. So second unit, we have seen more traditional way of writing a programming, and but we have also seen what exactly is a heuristic and what will happen if you try to predict something in A-star algorithm where you're predicting the distance between the current state to the final state. This is what we have seen. So A-star algorithm is an algorithm where some prediction happens. So obviously it will attract to an expert system. First unit we spoke about production systems. We spoke about how do you implement tic-tac-toe game that will attract expert systems. The third unit itself is a basics of an expert systems where you are trying to infer something. But whatever we have studied is an innate way or the basic way of studying. But we can understand the third unit is consists of different type of techniques which will try to infer something. So inference management systems are the most important expert systems, but whatever we have studied are static expert systems in third unit, because every time we have a statement, that statement will have 1 or 0. This is what we have studied. So what is that we are doing for the last three to two classes is we are just trying to give more examples on expert systems. This class also I will try to just take the MCQs from Timothy Williams, where this MCQs will be useful at a later stage, not only for your internal exams and but also in the context of where when you're participating in campus interviews or when you go for a gate exam, some questions will be asked. I have taken that and I have come with the presentation today. So the intention of the class is very simple. Like we have spoke about various examples of expert systems. We will just follow the same nomenclature, but we will learn something in the terms of multiple choice questions today so that we can interact. So functions of the expert systems, every time when we talk about a specific expert system called as Mycin or any other name, so we have seen the functions. So basically the next class will be the phases of an expert system. That's what I am telling for the last few classes. So now see here, this was a standard question that was taken from Timothy Williams, which is very important. What is the input and output of crowd counting systems? Very simple question, and you can just try type your answer in your chat box, or you can just unmute and just answer this. Just a minute. I'll just try to. Can somebody just unmute and answer this query, or you can just try to type whether the answer is A or B or C. Just try to have it here. We have adequate number of students, but the number of students are less. Anyway, that does not have any significance. But the question that was, because among 5 classes in a week, we are asked to take a one MCQ class for every week, so that the students will interact by chat or by voice. So what is the input and output of crowd counting systems? Is the answer is A or B or C? Please type something in this chat box. Answer is C. Some of the people are typing. So what does your CC systems will do is the input for your CC systems many times is your video. So input is video is right. So in general, the videos that your CC systems, crowd counting systems will take is called as your CCTV footage. Most of the time CCTV footages will be taken, and most importantly that CCTV footages will be processed automatically. And once it has started processing based on the counters that you give, like you say, I need to get the output after every 10 minutes. So it will give the count of people who are involved in that. So the count can be something like this. Give count in the terms of people in that video. You can specifically ask in that video any animals are there. You can also ask the count of vehicles, or you can also ask what type of infrastructure count you need to have. It depends, like, but we are interested in how do you find the count of people. Actually, see, the count can be anything that can be trained, but the intention, the desirable characteristic is it has to count the number of people in the CCTV footage. So this is a timer that you set, but the CCTV response is is automatic. Like it can give the output within 0.07 nanoseconds itself. So in general, CC systems, or we call it as advanced expert systems, will be used to find the abnormal action identification. So you need to train the system. What are the legal actions? What are the abnormal actions? If somebody is walking briskly, if somebody is running, what is the difference between a normal type of reaction and abnormal reaction? And you need to train the system. Based on that, it will identify the abnormal actions that are trained. So this is very important. So I said, when you try to think about CC systems, you need to think like, if I have a system which process video, and I have a system which process video, convert that video into set of images. From that images, it is trying to identify the people. This is what the strategy that was involved. So actions and actions, your images has to, you have to compare the two images based on the type of actions and how briskly is doing that action, and based on it has to identify the abnormal actions. So this is very clear. So most of the people, when the people talk about expert systems, the first thing they will talk about is a Mycin is the oldest expert system, and most of the people know this expert system. So the domain in which Mycin operates, is it automobile industry or health informatics or insurance? Can somebody just type your answer in the chat box? The domain in which Mycin operates, is it automobile or is it health informatics or is it insurance? Just will try to type here. Okay. So why people are asking about Mycin is many other expert systems started its existence in health informatics has moved to automobile as well as insurance. The answer for this, what you said is right. The answer for this is Mycin is into health informatics, right? But whatever later expert systems like IBM Watson and Radica and all these expert systems, once they started working on health informatics, they have changed, they have extended their services even in automobile and insurance and many other things. But the Mycin has a limited scope. The limited scope, what you said is health informatics is 100% right. But what is the basis of Mycin is is a production system. So what is a production system? We have seen by using water jug problem. We have 3 gallons of water, 4 gallons of water. How do you construct the knowledge? How do you apply the knowledge to get your solution? This is what a production system is. So Mycin initially was developed in Prolog, and what is the basis of is backward chaining, and we use this production system when we try to implement this Mycin initially. So this is what the answer is. So it's very easy now. So IBM Watson is a question and answer mechanism. I said initially it was into health sector, but you can now just try to answer this query, which is very important related to artificial intelligence, because IBM Watson has different versions and different dimensionality of the scope of operation of this particular expert system. Can somebody just answer this query, like for this you have different answers like this. This answer can be more than one for this MCQ 3. All these MCQs that I have given, when I take something from Timothy Williams, there is no need that you have to get only one answer. All can be correct also sometime. So what is the answer for this? IBM Watson can be applied into various streams. Is it health sector, or is it finance sector, or is it legal sector, or is it in football game, or what are the other fields? What can be the answer? Please can somebody type where exactly this IBM Watson can be used, the domain at which your IBM Watson can be used. Please just try to answer this query. IBM Watson can be applied into which fields? Please type your answer in your chat box. Let's just try to see what exactly is this. Is it health sector, or is it financial sector, or both of them, or is it legal sector, or is it a football sector, or all these four? Or what can be your answer, please? Okay. And then please type your answer, because we need some participation. As per the instructions I have received, at least I need to get half of the responses. That's what our principal has told us. That is the reason we are asked to take at least one MCQ class for 5 hours. So every week I need to have at least one MCQ hour. What is the answer for this? Like IBM Watson can be applied into health sector or finance sector or legal sector or football sector, and all these things are any combination like A, B or B, C or any other combination you can type. Please respond in your chat box so that the discussion is somewhere fruitful. Okay. See, IBM Watson is a question and answer mechanism. Like, is the trajectory of the ball is right or wrong? We can ask IBM Watson. Is it legal to do this activity? You can ask the IBM Watson. See, is it better to invest something into reliance? You can ask IBM Watson. I am suffering with chronic diseases. What is the reason for this? You can ask IBM Watson. IBM Watson initially was a question and answer mechanism that was started in health sector. This is the first. Then it has started its services to football sector, where how do you prove how was the trajectory, what is the deviation that was taken. Then it was into financial sector and then into legal sector, in many other sectors. So IBM Watson renders its services in all these 4 sectors. So my interest of having all this discussion is when somebody are interested in Mycin, they can just try to search about Mycin. If somebody are interested in IBM Watson, they can search, because IBM Watson is the most prominent expert system which rendering the services for the last at least 15 years, changing the sectors in different sectors. So the answer for this question is MCQ is A, B, C, D are all are right, because IBM Watson was into all the sectors, even into automobile sector also. IBM Watson was also into automobile sector, health sector, financial sector, legal sector, football, and now even people are trying to take this IBM Watson into cricket also instead of Hawkeye. So each-element mechanism, whatever we have discussed earlier, we said each-element mechanism is what we call it as an expert system, hybrid expert system. What type of sensor has to be used? Is it a moisture sensor that we use in IoT? Is it a temperature sensor that we use in IoT? Radar, speed gun also we will use in IoT, but what exactly is this each-element mechanism? Where what type of mechanism was used? Just try to type here in your chat box. Each alarm mechanism uses the following sensor. Is it a radar speed gun, or is it a moisture sensor, or is it a temperature sensor? Please type here. We need your response. So please type something in the chat box so that we can just try to proceed further. The question is very simple. Each alarm mechanism, where we are trying to talk about how can an automatic challan can be given to a vehicle which was speeding in a national highway. So please type your answer. So each challan mechanism is a mechanism where we have something called as speed gun that was augmented to a CCTV. And what does your system has to do is the system has to just try to ignite or activate by the terms of speed gun. When a vehicle crosses the prescribed speed, the speed gun try to activate the camera, and this camera will try to capture the car in the terms of video, and that video has to be converted into an image. From that image we have to extract the car number, and the corresponding email has to be sent to the corresponding car number, so that what this is the amount of speed exceeded and this is how you need to pay the challan. This is what it is. So each challan mechanism is concerned, the answer is we have to use a radar speed gun. So the speed gun has to communicate with your deep learning system. Whenever vehicle exceeds the speed gun activates the deep learning mechanism. Deep learning mechanism, it will take the video and it will convert the video into a set of images. From that image, we will extract the car number, and from the email ID, and an automatic challan will be sent to that email ID mentioning the amount of speed that was exceeded and how much challan has to pay. So very important this e-challan mechanism is, because e-challan mechanism we need to have sensors which senses the speed, and it is also a video processing mechanism. It has to process the video, convert the video into a set of images. From that image we need to extract text and search the corresponding email with respect to the text and get the output. It's very easy question that you can answer very easily. So we spoke about an expert system which talks about how do you identify the crop diseases for having a better yield of the crops. So the technique for crop disease prediction, is it processing images or processing videos or processing images and videos or processing images, videos and weather? What can be the answer? The technique for crop disease prediction, like when somebody wish to aspire more yield for a crop, is it better to go for processing the images or processing the videos or processing the images and videos, or even we need to consider the weather variations also? What can be your answer? Please just type something in your chat box, we'll see. So what can be the answer? Please try to respond, because this is very important. So what most of the people are telling is right. The answer is this, but the intention is something different. Answer what you said is right, but the intention of keeping this crop disease prediction as an expert system, my interest is something like you can propose an expert system for problems that you see in daily life. This is what the statement that was there in your Rich and Knight textbook itself, not my statement. Artificial intelligence aim exactly is to propose some system, that some system is called as an expert system, for solving general problems with more expertise. So you can take any innate or mundane problem that you see in the existing life, whether it is a COVID or any other problem, then we have many other mechanisms on machine learning or deep learning and neural networks to process and get the output. So the same way, like when people try to talk about crop disease prediction also, can take the images of healthy crop, like I take a paddy crop, I can take the images of paddy which is healthy and which is suffering with a small disease, and at the same time I can also take a video and can process. So by processing images and videos, I can have an expert system which monitor the crop yield. At the same time, based on the weather also, the crop yield changes. So all these two, if you consider, we will have a hybrid expert system that will try to predict the yield of a crop, which is very important. So what are the types of recommendation systems? Again the same, whenever MCQs are asked, you can have multiple answers. Recommendation system, tomorrow we have something called as Amazon Great Indian Festival was there. Today Flipkart has started. On what basis the goods are recommended to you? So how many types of recommendation systems are there? Is it media and entertainment based, or content based, or demographic based? What can be the answer for this? What are the types of recommendation systems? Recommendation system is a system which will try to build its own expertise based on the way in which you behave in this with respect to the system. For example, you are searching something in Amazon or a Flipkart, it will try to understand the way in which you are searching, and it will predict the nature of procuring what you are going to do or what you have done. Based on that, it will predict something, and it will also suggest you something. So if it has to predict something and predict something, in what areas these recommendation systems are there? Is it in media, or is it in entertainment, or is it in content based, or is it in demographic based, or is it in ABC? You can just try to answer the query. We'll just try to see what the answer is. Is it A, B, C, D, or A, or B, or C, or all these three are right, or something like that? You can just type. What are the types of recommendation system? Recommendation systems are systems which try to understand the way in which we behave, and they will develop the expertise and recommend something for us. So it can recommend goods. See, my health suits for this place. It can recommend the place, something like that. Where exactly the recommendation systems can be used? Is it A, or B, or C, or all A, B, C, or something like that? You can just try to type here. Recommendation systems can be used in which area? Is it A, or B, or C, or it is used in all A, B, C, or something like that? Please just try to answer the query. A, B, C, and then so I need more interaction. So what the answer somebody has typed is right. Like, recommendation systems are everywhere in all the fields, and recommendation system was there in media. Recommendation system is there. This is how your YouTube video sessions are given. Entertainment sector recommendation systems are there. Content based recommendation systems are there, and demographic based recommendation systems are there. We have recommendation systems in 272 different types of areas plus. This is on a recent article I have read on this Computer Express. All the areas recommendation systems are there in 272 different types of, in different areas these recommendation systems are working. You type something called as Google plus recommendation system. Google itself is having two expert systems that are pertaining to these recommendation systems. So which is very important in the terms of AI systems. So Hawkeye, we last class we have seen what exactly is a Hawkeye. How can you find the displacement and deviation of a ball after pitching? And how do you find, or how do you predict the height of the ball it will travel after pitching at real time? How does a video can be processed automatically and try to predict what is the deviation that the ball can generate? So how much displacement, how much height it has traveled, something like that. Is it in football, or is it in badminton, or is it in rugby, or is it in cricket, or is it in AB, or is it in all? Can just try to somebody just type the answer, just we'll see what exactly is this. So most of the people say the Hawkeye is used in cricket. What you said is right. It was mostly used in cricket. But the Hawkeye renders services for all these three games also. In general, in football, Hawkeye is not used. Badminton also they are not using. Rugby also they are not using. They have their own software, a different software. Rugby, Jinbee or some software is there. But Hawkeye can be used for football, badminton, and rugby also. But prominently, most of the people use it for cricket. This is what it is. So, this is a simple question. What are the chess playing systems? Is it A or is it B or C? Is it Deep Blue, Rebel or Junior, or is it ABC, or is it AB or BC or something? You can just try to answer it. What are the chess playing systems that are already available so that you can play? Can somebody type the answer like what are the chess playing systems? Yeah, okay. So Deep Blue is a chess playing system. This Deep Blue has defeated Garry Kasparov in earlier 1997 or 1998 itself. Rebel has different versions. Rebel itself is also a chess playing system. Rebel 10 was there. Intentionally, I have written 10. The reason is Rebel 10 has defeated Mr. Anand, Vishwanath Anand, sometime. And Junior is also a chess playing system. All these three are chess playing system, but this Deep Blue is a prominent chess playing system because this is the first game that was developed which has exhibited AI initially. So Deep Blue was the oldest and the first, and the Rebel 10 and Junior also are the chess playing systems that we can also play if they based on the queue that is available. So all these three are chess playing systems. And Deep Blue also has defeated Vishwanath Anand at some point of time, but Rebel has come into existence. Rebel have different versions. Rebel 10 has defeated Vishwanath Anand initially itself. The first time itself it has defeated. So Tesla is a company which produces cars. Most of the cars that are produced in Tesla is semi-automated cars or driverless cars. When you try to implement the technology that Tesla is aspiring for, what is the neighborhood and what is the technique? Neighborhood means when your car is traveling on a road, in how many directions this car has to observe, or somebody who's driving, how many directions he or she has to observe, and then what is the technique? Can just try to answer this query. Is it 4 and deep learning, 3 and deep learning, 6 and deep learning, 5 and deep learning? What can be the answer? Okay. So what she told is right. See, when you are making a move in the terms of a car, it has to observe the left neighbor, right neighbor, front and back. So that is the reason whenever Tesla is discussed, we talk about 4-state neighborhood cellular automata. This is 4 is right, and the technique that they have used is deep learning initially. You need to understand how does the Tesla can understand the sounds. See, somebody has made a horn. How can this Tesla can understand? How much this Tesla can understand in the terms of parking? How can it know about what space is required, and how can it move forward and how can it move backward, and when can it make a turn, whether it is a left or right? And Tesla moves based on the Google Maps, based on you need to fix the source and destination, and it based on various sensors and the connection and synchronization of sensors. In the terms of deep learning, it tried to process and it tried to operate. So Tesla is very important export system that we have discussed, and this is what the basics are. So Sophia, what are the features of Sophia is imitating human gestures, imitating facial expressions, answer simple questions that are trained. So it's very simple. What can be the answer for this question? What are the features of Sophia? Is it imitating human gestures or imitating facial expressions or answer simple questions based on the training that was provided? What can be the answer? So what does Sophia is? Sophia is a humanoid robot where it can give human gestures, it can laugh, it can give these facial expressions, it can answer simple questions that are in the domain. In general, Sophia was trained in health domain, so obviously it can answer all the simple questions that are pertaining to health domain. Not only that, now Sophia is different versions of Sophia are trying to take a class. That's what as last class as if you remember in the earlier classes I have shown where Sophia is taking a class for 8th class students. So all these are features that imitates human beings. So Sophia is the most important expert system, or we call it as a humanoid robot that can also find the sarcasm of some people who are talking. So now I just felt that the examples of expert systems that I have given are adequate, and I have also the feel that whatever expert systems that we have discussed in the classes are sufficient so that you can just work on different types of exports. At least you try to work on something called as image processing. You can have something called as crop reduction. If somebody wish to process videos, you can take something called as CC systems. Somebody want to only process voice, they can take Alexa or Siri or Google Home. So I felt like the title of the unit is expert systems. Like expert system theory, we talk about phases, what is the architecture of expert system. Then we talk about what tools are available. So before introducing all the theory, what is that I have done is I have introduced all the examples, most important examples that an expert system do. And based on this, what is that I have done is I have tried to uh, uh, make you or involve you in at least thinking about some a small app or small system pertaining to expert system which can process either video or audio or image or a text. So my intention is very specific, like whenever we are asked to give the examples of expert systems, there is no need that we have to give the functionalities and all the things, but we have discussed in detail so that these expert systems are very important. That is the reason I said when what is the outcome of AI systems is to design an expert system in own domain. It can be in the health sector or it can be in insurance sector. So by the time you are going to the next class, when you're talking about the phases of export system, you are already aware what exactly are the names of export systems, what are the functionalities of export systems, what type of inputs you are giving it to the export systems, what is the dynamism that was there in export systems, why dynamic parameters has to be processed by export systems, what is the interface, how does the interface interact with people to get more data, and all these things that you have already have an idea. That is the reason by the time I complete this expert system classes in general, most of the people who are listening to the AI classes will start designing some system with basic features and try to add some features to make it more complex and usable. So my sincere request is once the expert system design was completed in the class, like the architecture was completed, then there is every chance that you need to have an inclination towards working into AI and developing some simple apps which will help you to shape your career in a different dimension. So somebody who has developed an AI system or an AI expert system, the resume visibility is different, and you will have a different type of expertise and a different level of observation from other people also. So I came to the end of the class. I have shared the Google form where you just try to fill this form and then leave for joining in the other class. Before that, I just try to download the attendance. So sometime I am not able to get the attendance from this Teams. That is the reason I am taking the attendance from your Google Forms itself. So please fill that Google form so that you will get the attendance also from that. If you have any doubts, please unmute yourself. Tomorrow most probably will be the last class for almost this month, I feel, because next month you are having some exams. So tomorrow class will be on the phases of expert system, then I will stop. Please complete this quiz and then try to join in the next class. This quiz attempting the quiz, it will take 2 or 3 minutes, not more than that.